goodness. Oh, goodness. How is everybody doing? I'm good. I wasn't talking to you. Oh, sorry. All right, how's everybody doing? I'm good. Well, that's good, my cheetah. Cheetahs are good. All right. How are the giraffes? We are quite good, sir. Oh, good, good. Um, the camels? Yeah. We're good, sir. We're good. All right. The cheetahs are good. Camels are good. Giraffes are good. I take it the lava dragons are good. Aye. What? What is this? Are you live again, sir? I am. I am. Good. Good. But don't you worry now. Don't you worry. This is going to be a special time, right? We're live once again. Live once again. Hello, everyone. Hello on this Monday night. A new week, a new time to be together. You get to be with me for the next 2 hours. Or the next hour and a half, or 5 hours. Probably not 5 hours, but, you know. How are we doing? Yes, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I didn't know if I was going to be live. I visited, for those of you who do not know, and I'll say this again later too, but my dad's in the hospital right now. He had triple bypass last week. Just went up to see him for the first time, myself. So he's doing good. He was in some pain. Excuse me. He was in some pain. Around the chest area, but thankfully the doctor came in and said it's perfectly normal. That happens. It's gonna go away on its own. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but yeah, he's doing fairly well. He was talking pretty good. He still has to take deep breaths and all that good stuff. But the thought is that he's coming home tomorrow. But if the pain is not under control yet, then he's probably not coming home till Wednesday. So yeah, Dad had triple bypass last week, and he's doing pretty good, all things considering. So thank you for praying for him. We got one of my sisters or two of my sisters coming to help us get him into the house tomorrow if he comes home tomorrow. If he comes home Wednesday, I think we've got my uncle and my aunt on call to come help with that. So, yeah. I got home about 6:30 and plugged my phone in. It's like, didn't know if I was going to be live tonight, so it just worked out. But I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Who do we got here? Matthew, good to see you. Wember, good to see you. Always have new friends joining us every single night, every single live, which is awesome. We are over 1,300 subscribers. Oh yeah, 1,308 the last time I looked, which was about 5 minutes ago. Right before I got on. I don't have any new figures. Don't have any new ones to show off, but we still have over 1,000, well over 1,000. Another Finn, yes! Oh my goodness. Yes, good to see you. Yes, Finn the Fishing. Good to see ya. Yeah, it's been a while since you've been on. It's been a crazy, weird couple of weeks for me, so I've seen so many people, seen so many names, heard so many names. I'm like, everybody's got the same name at this point. But yeah, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Still got over 1,000 figures in here. It is pretty amazing. I was hoping to order this month. I always try to order once a month from one of the companies, but I don't know if that's going to happen this month. There's a couple of things that I'm trying to save money for at the moment, so, but we'll see. We'll see. I might still be able to get something, right? Let's see here. I haven't gotten any new ones in a while, but I only have 2 in my collection list. Oh, hey. Oh, well, in that case, I am very grateful that you know it. Yeah, boy. You're welcome. It's been a day. It's been a interesting weekend too. It was a good weekend. Went out to see a couple of nieces in a play. Man, they're already 18 and 16. They did really well. They did really well. The 18-year-old was the villainess for the first time. She did absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. And then I spent the day with my 10 and 12-year-old nieces. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, so we did some videos. We made a couple AI ones. But that was, yeah, I really needed that after the crazy week of getting my dad ready for his surgery. So, oh, no worries, mate. No worries. Yep, I'll be back live on Friday. Yeah, I'll be back live Friday. But I will be live on Friday from my other sister's house. I'll be house sitting and dog sitting for 8 days. My lunch packed. Oh, right. Okay, for school. Right. I was like, where do you live? So I have so many people watching me from Europe right now that I'm like, is everybody from Europe? Yeah, you have a good one. You have a good one, sir. But yes. We are back for a new week. Happy March, by the way. It is now the month of March. I know the world is in a lot of crazy turmoil at the moment, but here in the Hollow, there is no turmoil. I mean, okay, the Shadow Dragon did try to land on top of where the giraffes were grazing the other day. And I not sure how all the tigers and gorillas thought about that. But the T-Rexes tried to make a parade of dinosaurs, and well, that didn't go so well. They tried. They tried, the T-Rexes. I mean, come on now. But the Shadow Raptor, I mean, he discovered a new forest yesterday, which is pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, he's looking at me right now like, yeah, I want to do that again, actually. Understandable. I'm a guy in my 30s, right? I'm a guy in my 30s who plays with toys, who loves animals, who loves dinosaurs, dragons, anything fantasy. So if you guys are like, why do you look really old and yet you have a whole bunch of toys behind you? I never grew up. I never grew up, and I don't plan to. Just gonna move the camera a little bit. There we go. That's better. But yeah, what's something exciting that you guys did this weekend? As I said, I went to see my nieces in a play. They did amazing. Spent yesterday with my younger nieces. That was so much fun. They're two girls that after my own heart. I tell you, oh my goodness, I love them as if they were my own kids. So there you go. And I don't have any kids, so. um, let's see here. Not anything new yet. Alright. No worries, no worries. I see Isabella has not gone on yet. We don't have our regulars, but we always have new friends. That's awesome. New creature friends every single live stream. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Schleich, one of the companies that makes most of the figures that are in here. For those of you who don't know what Schleich is, oh my goodness, they've been around for 91 years. That's a 9 and a 1. Excuse me. Ugh, little frog in my throat today. They've been around for 91 years. They're a German company, based in Germany. They have a kind of a headquarters, if you will, in one of the Carolinas. They're coming out with just an absolute boatload of new animals this year. A lion, a new lion just came out, a new wolf, a new, oh my goodness, a new raccoon, a penguin, a rockhopper, which I'm very excited about because I don't have a rockhopper penguin yet. Let's see what else. There is a lot of new Eldrador. And if you don't know what Eldrador is, they are some of the coolest action figures around. Okay. Some of the coolest action figures around. And what you see behind me, just so you know, what you see behind me, that's just a tip of the iceberg of the collection. There's hundreds over there. There's hundreds over here. There's hundreds right next to me. There's hundreds over here. So yeah, Eldrador. There's lava, jungle, shadow, stone, ice. Just tons and tons of some of the most amazing figures that have ever been created. This is the Shadow Tiger. Love those red eyes. Oh my goodness. Those red eyes. I actually just got this guy for my birthday last week. So cool. So cool. Yes, I am, aren't I? Yes. And if you want to know, I do the voices for most of these figures. A lot of times, my nieces or a couple of my nephews will lend their own voices. So it's awesome. Just doing this collection, being the creature keeper for almost 3 years, watching the collection just absolutely explode in the last year. I mean, really within the last couple months, I tell you. I have Christmas to blame for that. But and Black Friday, oh my goodness. Black Friday was a little yeah, it was fun. But yeah, so I collect just about anything. Right? Just about anything that has to do with an animal or a dinosaur or anything fantasy. So if you have a favorite animal, shoot it out. Oh my goodness. Let me know what your favorite animal is. If it's a dragon or anything fantasy, I would love to know that too. If you guys love Harry Potter, if you love How to Train Your Dragon, I got you covered. Oh yeah, I got you covered. If you love unicorns, right? If you're a girl, or if you have a daughter or a niece or whoever who loves unicorns, I got you covered. I've got about 30, maybe 30 unicorns over there. Yeah, yeah, I would say 30. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Hey, what do we got? Hey, how you doing, Wheels? Wheels! You were actually on before Isabella. That's probably happened at least once, but only once. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? I'm on after all. I didn't know if I was going to be. I didn't know if I was going to be, but got home in time. Got home in time. Nah. You're late, but you're still here, right? You're late, but you're fashionably late. That's the idea, is that you're fashionably late. I can't really say the same thing about this Leviathan over here. Don't look at me like that. Of course you have great fashion, but I don't think I'd want to see you in anything but scales. That's hurtful. Typical. That's right. That's right. You're here in body or spirit. Yes. And that is okay. That is quite all right. We got my mom and I went shopping today. We got a giant rotisserie chicken. Oh, man. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. But they never cease to amaze me with the flavor, all that good stuff. And, yep, Costco rotisserie chickens. Oh my goodness. I'll be having some. I had quite a bit of chicken before I got on, so I'm feeling pretty good. But I'll probably be having a lot of vegetables, all that good stuff. Exactly. It is so cheap. Oh my goodness, yes. That's one of the crazy things. I don't know how they do it. They make them taste so good. They're not small. They're not giant, but I mean, they're a good size. And they're cheap. So good. A good price, good taste, a good tender, it's very tender. Exactly. They're perfect. There's no other way to describe this. So yeah, we're over 1,300 subscribers. We're at 1,308 the last time I looked, right before I got on. That is pretty amazing, and I just gotta thank everybody, as always. You guys are what's keeping this channel going. Yes, okay, I'm doing the videos. Yes, I'm doing the collection. I would still be doing it, even if nobody was watching. We have a supermarket called Morrison's here. They also do often. They have amazing seasoning. Better than Costco. Okay. Are you saying that because there's just another reason for me to come to the United Kingdom? Is that just another way of you saying, "Oh, hey, here's this other reason that you should come to England"? Hint, hint. Of course. Anytime I hear Wheels say, "All right, hey, we got this really cool place here," I'm like, "Don't worry, I'll be there. I'll get there sometime." Of course they do. Of course. Well, if that's not enough of a reason for me to come there, I don't know what is. Makes total sense. Yes, okay. I mean, you had me at the rotisserie chicken. You had me at the rotisserie chicken, but then you just had to say dragons, and I'm like, Wheels, you're gonna get me in trouble one of these days. You are going to get me into a lot of trouble one of these days, I tell you. But do you know what? When it comes to dragons, I can handle trouble. Oh yeah, I laugh in the face of danger. I mean, for the most part. For the most part, I laugh in the face of danger. But now I will definitely be asking for that to be the first place that I visit when I come there. uh, I will have to introduce you to all the hobby stores here. There's a lot of them. All the hobby stores here if you ever come to the U.S., to Nebraska. Because obviously that's where I got most of these. That's where I got most of these. I'm gonna have to. Okay, you hook me up with the chicken, with the food. I'll hook you up with the collection when you come here. How's that sound? Of course. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Comparable to Walmart. Okay. No, that makes perfect sense to me. I like that. Yeah, makes perfect sense to me. There's a lot of stores here that are definitely comparable to Walmart. I mean, we've got. Let me phrase that. I want to say there's 7 Walmarts here. I could be wrong, but I think there's 7, maybe even 8 Walmarts here. Super Walmarts. Yeah, yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. There's the one out west, then there's the one down south, and there's the one here, and there's the one there. So that's 5, 10. Yeah, there's the one down there. So yeah, there's 6. There's got to be 7 or 8 Walmarts here. So there you go. Walmart here is called ASDA. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we got Target. Oh yeah, there's not as many as there used to be. I rem- I remember like anywhere you turned, there was either a Walmart, a Walgreens, or a Target. But yeah, we still got a few. Oh yeah, we still got Target. Um. Oh man, yeah, we got so many supermarkets. Oh yeah, no, there's. Ooh, there's probably so many that I don't even know of because I mean, the city keeps growing. It keeps expanding. Like, I'm pretty sure their city is gonna take over all the state of Nebraska pretty soon. At the rate that it's growing. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of supermarkets here. Yeah, probably not. I don't think we do. I mean, there's Baker's, there's Sam's Club, there's yeah, we got Costco. Um, Marks and Spencer's. Oh, Aldi. Yeah, we got Aldi's. Yeah, it's like right down at the bottom of the hill. We go there all the time. Yeah, we got Aldi's. I didn't think you guys had that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a wholesaler. Eat. Meow, meow. Oh, sorry. Meow, meow. That's my meow. Um, I don't think so. At least not here. There might be one probably on the East Coast. I have a feeling the closer you are in the U.S. to Europe, there's probably a lot more of those. Various kinds of stores. I don't think we have one here in the Midwest. It's amazing. Like, there's so many things in the Midwest that we don't have that the East Coast does. Right? It's kind of one of those things that I keep hearing about all these things on the East Coast. I'm like, man, why don't we have that? Right? That makes sense. That makes sense. I could totally see that, actually. Yeah, makes sense. They're practically the same name. All these little. Who do we got? Duke! Duke! Duke. What is that? How's it going, buddy? Duke McClarty. How are you doing, good sir? I have to ask you, Duke, real quick. Do you live in Ireland or Scotland? You probably told me that, but I don't remember. But I have to know. Because every time I hear a Mick name, I'm like, they have to live in Scotland. Okay, okay. Just curious, because I'm like, again, every time I hear a Mick name, I'm like, are they from Scotland or Ireland? Duke does, yeah, Duke. We have a Duke University here. We have let's see here. One of the high schools here in Nebraska. They're the Dukes. But yeah. Duke Nukem. Nukem Duke. Wait, what? Sorry, wrong Nukem. No, don't nuke. Now. I'll just send a dragon. I'd rather have a dragon do all the nuking. Got 80 dragons in here. I think we'll be good. Oh, Dukes of Hazzard. Is that what I'm thinking of? That would make sense. The Dukes of Hazzard. Other than that, I can't think of any other Duke. That's the only one I can think of. Yeah, it's possible. But I've always loved the name Duke. Like, if it's for a town, a city, a name, of a person, it's pretty awesome. I love that name. Yeah, I was thinking about Smokey and the Bandit too, but I don't know if there's anybody named Duke in that one. It's possible. I haven't seen that in years. Yeah, I've always loved the name Duke. It's a good one. Although if I meet you and you're like, all right, I'm actually a Duke, I'm gonna be like, of course you are. Now what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm not gonna bow, of course. You're just a Duke, right? It's understandable. Yeah. Google is the way of the world. If it's practically a dictionary. It's what dictionaries used to be, right? Or are we completely wrong? I knew that. Oh, that's right. Yes. That's right. He was, wasn't he? Forgot about that. I totally forgot. Yes, of course. The Duke. Of course. Duh. I should know these things. John Wayne, now he was a good one. Hey, Brandon. No, man. Like, Gemini, oh my goodness. Gemini, ChatGPT, Copilot, are the three that I always use. I do use oh my goodness, what is it? My brain just went completely blank on all the AI names. There's a lot of them. There's a lot. What are we doing? We are talking England. We're talking names. We're talking where the name Duke comes from. We're talking animals. We're talking dragons. We're talking chickens. Don't ask. uh, yes, Brandon. Brandon, good to see you. But yeah, I don't know if I ever asked you, Brandon. Do you have a favorite animal? It could be fantasy. It could be real. I don't care. It could be. You can make one up if you want. No worries, Duke. It's good to see you. Claude? Claude? Who's Claude? Anything with a claw. Oh, wait, wrong claw. Dogs. I think I do remember this. Okay, yes. I have all my dogs right here now. They used to be up there, but they are now right here next to me. Here is a golden retriever. Yes. I've always been a dog person. Marvelous. Oh, Claude. Yeah, okay. This one is from, I think this is Mojo? Mojo? Yeah, this is Mojo. Good to see you, Duke. Yes, I love this one. And here's the puppy to go with it. This is the mom or the dad. There's the puppy to go with it. Yes, yes. Golden Retrievers! Let's see. My nephews had this really, really old Golden Retriever figure from Schleich. Let's see, this one came out. Doesn't have the year. Oh, there it is. 2001. So, yeah, I'd never seen this one before, but it is a Golden Retriever that they gave me for Christmas. They went through all their stuff. But yeah, this is a pretty old figure that I fell in love with right away. How old am I? I actually just turned 36. Just turned 36 last week. A week ago tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I'm older than a lot of people think. But I'm also younger than a lot of people think too, so I'm a 36-year-old guy who loves playing with toys. So soon. Actually, don't, because I have a whole bunch of dragons. If you know what I mean. Labrador Retriever. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a Labrador Retriever. I will take that as a compliment. I am okay with being 20. My body is saying otherwise, though. I'll tell you that. It's reminding me, hey, you're only 4 years from 40. Wonderful. No, sometimes I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, man, why do I still look 20? And then I look down at my body. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm not. And then my shoulder starts to hurt. I'm like, yeah, I'm not 20. No, I'm the youngest of seven kids, and my oldest sister is 12 years older than me, so she'll be 48 this year, which is crazy. She's almost 50. My oldest niece, the oldest of all the kids, is gonna be 25 this year. It's funny, I'm closer to my niece's age than I am to my sister's. Barely. So it's kind of funny. I was 11 when my oldest niece was born. And my oldest sister was 11, but she was going to be 12 that year. So we're pretty close. We're pretty close to exactly the same, actually. I never thought of that. Yes. Well, that just means I'm number one. That just means I am the most famous here. The brain ain't braining. I've been there. I've been there. I'm there all the time. Somebody was asking me, okay, what's the name of this person we just saw yesterday? I'm like, Jack. And I'm like, oh, wait a second. No, it's Sam, or, it's Brandon. Not Byron. In the 14th. I could be the 14th. My birthday is the 24th. My birthday was the 24th of February. Or are you saying that you're the 14th? Like your birthday's on the 14th? Of last month or this month? If that's what you're talking about. Let's see, what other dogs do I have here? My favorite. Yes. Love these dogs. Oh, okay. Your age is the 14th. Okay, that makes sense. 14 is a good age. 14 is a very good age. I don't remember what happened when I was 14. I was in choir. I was in high school. I was in Boy Scouts. I don't remember what happened when I was 14 other than that. That was 22 years ago. Whoa, that sounded weird. That was 22 years ago. All right. January 25th, I think. Is that? That's either the day before or the day after one of my nieces. So, yeah. I have a lot of birthdays in January in this family. Mostly nieces and nephews. I think I've got 3 nephews and 3 or 4 nieces. So there's quite a few. Quite a few birthdays. Yeah, I was actually just with a couple of my nieces yesterday. We were doing quite a few videos. We were my favorite superpower since I was a kid has always been to freeze time. And so we were doing a lot of that, the 3 of us yesterday, taking turns freezing each other. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And we were just doing it for fun too. But we did a couple creature videos. That should be up. That should be up right now. Yeah, they're 10 and 12. It was awesome. And then I got to watch 2 of my older nieces in a play on Saturday. The 18-year-old was the villainess, the main female villain for the first time. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, that was absolutely hilarious. One of the funniest plays I think I've ever been to that the kids have done. But yeah, so here is my favorite dog. Oh yeah, no, actually, my 10-year-old niece on Saturday was telling me that her superpowers that she wants are to fly and to freeze time, which I was like, you are a girl after my own heart. The Book of Mormon. Actually, I think we have one. Do we? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. I think my mom's had it for like ever since before I was born. So yeah, we do have one. I've not read it, but I have seen it. I've seen the cover. I think I don't know of many. I obviously I haven't been to every household in the world, but I don't know of many that don't have at least one copy of the Book of Mormon. Oh, yes, yes, that's right. It was a West End theater show, wasn't it? That's right. I forgot all about that. Told you, my brain isn't braining either. I get it. I completely understand. My mom gave it to me. Okay, she gave her copy to you. That makes sense. So West End. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Wow. That didn't come out. When did that show start? So it doesn't seem like it was that long ago that I first heard about it. Of course, it's probably been out for years and years. I just hadn't heard of it till Okay, okay. I figured it probably was a long time ago, but I just didn't hear about it till recently. Okay. I gotta go, but I'll be back tomorrow. I won't be live tomorrow, but I'll be back live on Friday. I'll be back live on Friday. But you have a good week, Brandon. You have a good week. Is that just another thing you want me to come to England for? I'm telling you, anything you tell me and that happened in England, I'm gonna be like, he really wants me to come to England. I don't know what it is. You have a good week, Brandon. uh yes. I believe that is correct. Yes. Yeah, that's probably why I heard of it. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, excuse me. Ugh. I don't think Mormon is here. I don't think so. No, no. Yeah, that is an American thing. I'll have to look that up later just to make sure. Or hey, if you want to look it up, just ask Gemini. Hey Gemini. Hey Google. Was the Book of Mormon here? Not that you have to, not like, Wheels, you need to look this up right now. But only if you want to. Cool. I have a little applesauce thing. Because I do love me some applesauce every now and then. Keeps me going. Oh, that's better. Haven't had one of these in a long time. Been a while. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes. I always forget that those two are the same. I always forget that. Right. 186,000 members. That okay. Yeah. they're a big one. I mean, they're not huge, right? Not like Catholicism or Christianity. But yeah, yeah, they got a lot of members. They got a lot of members. But yeah, I always forget that they are the same. The Church of Latter-day Saints and the Mormons. Right. That's right. That's right. Wonder So their YouTube adverts. They can be. They can be. There's a group. I believe they're from BYU, one of the universities here. Uh, they have a choir group that does some incredible, incredible songs. Oh my goodness, they sound amazing. Um, I can't I can't think of what they're called right now, but yeah, just look up BYU choir group. Um, it's all one, BYU. Um, right, right, yeah. We're not that wild here. Yeah, where I go to church, we're not that crazy. Uh, I mean, I honestly, I've never really seen, maybe once or twice, a commercial or advertisement for the Church of Christ. I see a lot for Catholicism, I'll tell you that. Um, yes, Salt Lake City. Yes, I had to think about that for a second. Yep, that's right. Yeah, they're in Salt Lake City, Utah. Brigham Young University. I think, yeah, that should be in Salt Lake. I don't know why I'm having to think about this. That's not something I think about all the time, I'll say that. But yeah, yep, they're in Salt Lake. Brigham Young University. But yeah, they man, those voices have some incredible talent. My goodness. And I thought I was good. I mean, I sing bass and baritone, but yeah, some of those guys can hold a almost soprano note. I have actually heard they're a very, very friendly group. Like, I I don't agree with everything that they say, but I'm just gonna say it. They have some very, very friendly people, which is not bad, right? That's awesome. We need more people like that in this world. We need some more people like that. But that's funny though. You go there just to drive people crazy or troll them, but everybody's so nice that you completely change your mind and you're like, oh, well, never mind. And you become a completely different person. Like, you don't want to troll anybody anymore because their whole demeanor and attitude just, yeah. But no, I like that. I like that. But let's see. So yeah, my dad should be coming home maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. Oh, I think let's see. I have not heard of that. That wouldn't surprise me though. That wouldn't surprise me. I could see somewhere like Montana doing that just because of how vast the countryside is there. I could totally see it. I don't know if I've heard of that in Salt Lake City. Huh. It's possible. It's possible. I've actually never been there. I've never been to Utah. I've been a lot of states, but I have not been to Utah. He is. I mean, so that's where I was. I wasn't sure if I was going to be live tonight because I was there, but I got back in time. But he's having chest pains, you know, right where they had to do the surgery. Um, but he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. He's much more awake. He gets tired, right? He gets tired very easily, but he's much more coherent being able to speak a lot clearer. Uh, oh, okay. I have not heard of that either. Okay. Mechanic. No, no worries, no worries. No, he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. He's having a lot of chest pain. Um, but actually the surgeon, that was great. The surgeon came in, um, and that made both my parents very excited to see him. And he said, it's completely normal. You know, you're gonna get spasms right there. It's normal. There's not a whole lot one can do for that. You just kind of gotta wait for it to run its course. Um, but he should be coming home tomorrow, or if the pain is not subsided yet, he'll come home Wednesday. So, yeah, thanks for asking. He's much more coherent. He's a lot more coherent than he has been. Being able to talk, you know, in actual sentences, right? And so yeah. It's gonna be a very long, slow process when we get him back here. Oh man, it's gonna be rough. But oh, I haven't. Oh my goodness. Yeah, once I saw your message. Was that Friday night? And then Saturday I was barely home. Yesterday I was barely home. Yeah, it's been a busy weekend. Um, but I'm gonna try to check that out tonight. Yes, I'm gonna try to check that out tonight. Um, but yeah, I am thinking about being live, trying it, trying to be live for all those who don't know. Trying to be live on Instagram. Uh, we'll see. I have no idea what that's going to entail. I don't think I've ever been live on Instagram before. That video covers just 1% of this. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I. It's a lot like I don't know if you've heard of Animal Crossing. It looked like the character that I saw looked a lot like Animal Crossing, so I'm guessing it's kind of like that. If you've heard of that, or maybe Minecraft a little bit, because I play Animal Crossing. Like my mom plays Animal Crossing all the time. Okay, okay, that's what I was thinking. Um, but better. Okay, okay. Ugh. Is that is it just on PC and phone, or is it also for like a game console, like Switch or Xbox? Oh yeah, Harvest Moon. Right, right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Harvest Moon, I have played. I have played that a couple times. My 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 second oldest niece, was showing me that years ago. It is on Switch. Okay. Because we do have a Switch, so I might have to look into that. That'd be cool. One of my sisters gave me a $25 gift card. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to use it. So if I can find that, that might be cool. That'd be cool. Oh, okay. For phone and $5. Oh yeah, probably. It probably would be. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look that up tonight. Definitely have to look that up tonight. Gotta get the dishwasher going before I go to bed, and then depending on if Dad comes home tomorrow, it's gonna be a little chaotic trying to make sure everything's ready. But we'll see. Ah, little applesauce. These are also from Costco. Little applesauce squeezers. Good stuff. Good stuff. A lot of different flavors. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. I gotta see if I have enough room on my phone. Have so many pictures, so many videos. Oh my goodness. YouTube is actually taking up most of the room. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. That's probably how much I put into Elder Door, honestly, the Elder Door Shadowfall. Oh my goodness. I've always been a game person since, goodness, why since I was 5. um, video games just always enchanted me. There you go. They always intrigued me. Tried to get a little nap in today, but ugh. Isabella! The day is saved. We're good. I have an Xbox Series X used it for about an hour. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now I play on the Switch quite a bit. Quite a bit. Isabella is here. The party can now begin. Theme music. We need theme music here. Dun dun. Dun, 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 dun. I can only get the Star Wars theme song right now. I wonder if my mom still has hers. Oh my goodness, she hasn't touched that in years. If she still has it, she hasn't touched it in like 15 years. But she might still have hers. Yeah, Nintendo DS. Wow. Ah, yeah. Haven't heard that one in a long time. How are you doing there, Isabella? I got home just in time to get on, so I was like, yeah, why not? I was able to charge up my phone a little bit, which is good. Because you never know how long I'm going to be on tonight. That's good. My dad is doing well. My dad is doing well. Do I have headphones? Oh, yeah. No, I got headphones. Really good ones, too. Really good ones that my sister got down in Florida, and she ended up not wanting them. So, she ended up with a different pair and gave them to me. So, see, they should be over there. Over here? No. Okay. Let's see. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Here we are. Now I will say that I have used these. I use these every night, right? I use these every night before I go to bed. So they've gotten a lot of use out of them. They've gotten a lot of use out of them. Oh, thank you, thank you. My favorite color is green. And what's awesome, this is my official Creature Keeper backpack because of this. I found it at a store that was kind of having a garage sale of sorts, and this is only $5, unopened, brand new. It's like, yeah. But yeah, no, these have, man, these do have really good sound. They are Cohen headphones. That, like I said, they've gotten some good use out of them. So as you can see, they are starting to disintegrate, but they still sound amazing. Oh my goodness, they still sound amazing. I've had these for probably 3 or 4 years, and I use them all the time. So no, not at all. No, I mean they're pretty light. They're pretty light. Amazingly, for their size. Excuse me. I don't remember. I feel like my sister might have gotten them off of Amazon, but I'm not entirely sure. But no, yeah, they They sound really good, even though they're starting to disintegrate. Because I use them quite a bit. For us, let's see here. For us, there is a senior skip day where seniors like me can skip school, but I'm still going because it can mess them up. Understandable. Understandable. Now that's smart. That's smart. I get it. No, that's good. Yeah. Don't don't want to mess up your hours. Don't want to. Yeah. Wait, we have to change the clocks. It's so annoying. We have to change the clocks this weekend. Don't forget this. We have to go ahead 1 hour, which means we're going to lose sleep. We're going to lose an hour of sleep. So annoying. Let's see. It's this Friday, so that's why. Okay, understandable. Understandable. When do you graduate high school? Because man, that's coming up fast. That is coming up really fast. It's already March. Happy March, by the way. What other cool tech? Well, I was like, where's my phone? Oh yeah. I was like, well, my phone was actually brand new when I got it. It was the one of the first like Samsung Galaxy 23 or something, S23. It's been really good. Yeah, I think it's the S22 or S23 that I have. May 28th. Wow, that's late. Okay. That's coming up fast, though. Coming up fast. Oh, yeah. Galaxies has been so nice. Ugh. my dad has a Pixel, and he would love to go back to an S. Yeah, you got this, Isabella. You got this. Just who was it? It was Finn on Friday. He was saying that he was gonna go in for a job interview, and I was like, dude, just walk in there, head held high, and just be like, all right, guys, let's do this. What do you need me to do? Because the last thing you want to do is walk in there and be all slouched, right? They do. Yes, that is very true. That is very true. Yeah, Pixels do have very good cameras. I mean, don't get me wrong, mine has an amazing camera too, but yeah, I've heard you can do a lot with Pixels. Excuse me. But no, like the when I do creature videos with the kids, it comes out so clear. It always comes out very clear. Not absolutely perfect, but because what camera is there that is absolutely perfect? I'm just saying. But no, like I've been really happy with mine. I've been really happy with mine. But people are always telling me, "Oh, dude, you should get an iPhone." I'm like, no. For one thing, they're made of glass, and I'm always afraid that I'm gonna drop one. Because I have dropped many a phone accidentally, of course, and I'm like, no thanks. Yeah. I mean, don't get me. Yeah, exactly. They are so good. They are so good. Yeah, I have an Android. Yeah, no, yeah, Androids are awesome. I do like Androids. I really miss those commercials where the phone kind of like morphs into another phone. You know, the latest greatest thing that came out, and then you hear the robot at the end. You know, droid or something like that. Like it's a Transformers, and I do miss those. Androids! I love me some androids. Of course, I would love a droid, period. And I'll name it Anne. Anne the droid. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to get me a droid phone and name it Anne. There you go. Let's see. Now, androids are cool. But I mean, this one, I mean, I can see myself absolutely clear, so clear right now. As long as my glasses are clean. Boy, my top three. Wow. Either ChatGPT or Gemini. I mean, that's kind of like in the same group here. Wow, that's a tough one actually. Facebook probably. My phone or my camera, I should say, my camera for sure. I mean, seriously, without my camera, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I really wouldn't. Oh, uh, I suppose I can understand why. I mean, teenagers, kids would be on it all the time. It's one of those things. 20 years ago, when I was in high school, if ChatGPT or Gemini had been a thing, like AI, what's that? I'd never, like, no one ever talked about that. Yeah, when I was in high school, and man, I wonder what life would have been like had we had AI back 20 years ago. I mean, I know Isabella's probably like, dude, I would never have been born. I wasn't even born then. Good point. You were not alive 20 years ago. Okay, I understand. And with testing tomorrow too. I see what's going on here. How do I keep track of TV shows and movies? Isabella, the robot. Wait. You're a girl. Hold on. I've never done a female robot before. I've never done a female robot, so let's see how this sounds. Let's see. We'll do the girl voice here. I am Isabella, and I am a robot. I am Isabella, and I am a robot. Now let's try to put those two together. I am Isabella, and I am a robot. I am. Oh, you look wonderful, darling. I am a robot. What do you need? Yeah, there we go. That sounded pretty good. That's probably. I'll have to practice that one. I've never done a female robot before. Huh. That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna have to practice that one some more. my nieces, oh my goodness, we were on our way to the play. My 10 12-year-old nieces, who are like the cutest kids in the world, they're like, okay, can you do the girl voice? So I did the girl voice. Like their eyes, oh my goodness, I wish I had gotten a video of their reactions. Can you do a robot? Yes, I can do a robot. Okay, can you do the... I was like, I can do a parrot. They're like, well, what? What? There you go. They're like, whoa. And I said, but I can also be the villainess. The one who doesn't have a villain. Just the villainess to take over the world. Their eyes got so big. Oh, that was great. That was priceless. Uh, I think I saw a question up here that I wanted to. Oh, yeah. How do I keep track of TV shows and movies you watch? Memory. Memory. I have been gifted with an incredible memory. Like, I can remember things from 30 years ago. Oh, yeah. Not everything, but I can remember a lot of things from 30, 25 years ago. I even remember what the sky looked like, what the weather was like that particular day. It's, yeah, it's all up here. It's all up here. I would call it a curse, but now do the voice guy from Police Academy. I don't know who that is, unfortunately. I have not watched that. I don't know who that is, unfortunately. But yes, that is exactly what their face looked like, Isabella. They just stared at each other like, and they did say, when we watched one of your very first videos and the girl voice came on, they literally thought somebody else was in the room. Of course, yeah, that was kind of the idea, right? That was kind of the idea, was to confuse people, right? In a nice way, of course. Making them think, oh, he must have a girl with him, or he must have a higher pitched person with him. And then I come on and be like, hey, how's it going? They're like, oh, what? Yep, that was all me. That was all me. I can do close to 40 different voices, as long as I make them up. Judge me by my size, do you? That one, Yoda, is very easy. Other than that, I've heard of it. I've heard of Police Academy. But yeah, I've not seen it yet. Not seen it yet. That'll have to be on my bucket list now, though. That'll have to be in my bucket list now. But yeah, then my nieces were asking me, okay, can you do animal sounds? Rant, 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 rant. Uh, see if I can do this. Let's see. I have to go shower, but I'll be on. Yeah, as long as you can hear me from the shower, we're good. It's a classic. Yeah, no, it is. If I have seen it, it was a long time ago. If that's the one that I'm thinking of. Let's see. What other voice did I do? Oh yeah, I did the villain. But I told him, yeah, I don't do the villain very often, just because that does get to my throat. But I will do this one so perfectly every time. I told him it's funny because, I sang bass and baritone in choir for 8 years. But I can talk like a gal. I'm not entirely sure how. It's just a higher pitch. It's just a higher pitch. That's one thing that I've realized. It's the same voice. It's the same voice I'm doing right now, just a little bit of a higher pitch. We should play a game later. Pick a number, you get the animal, and have to do the realistic sound. Oh boy. Yeah. Sure, yeah, I will definitely do a sound from the trunk of an elephant. No. I cannot do that. I don't have the voice for an elephant. Badgers. Yeah. Yeah, badgers. Or zebras. I can do a horse. uh, I cannot do a dolphin. Oh my goodness. I have had a friend back in high school who could do. All right, so I can do a zebra fine. But I had a friend in high school who could do an absolutely beautiful dolphin sound. Oh my goodness. She did it once, and there was a whole bunch of us around, and she did it. And we're all just looking at each other like, that was weird. Yeah, did you just hear that dolphin? I said, yeah. Yeah, somebody must be showing somebody on their phone what a dolphin sounds like. And then we heard it again, and we're all like, what? And then we looked down, and my friend Stephanie is just bursting out laughing. I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. Horse, pony, zebra, unicorn. Yes. Exactly. Tiger, gorilla, turtle, baboon. There you go. There's this story of a guy who went to the zoo, met a zebra, decided to ride it, came across a gorilla, decided to ride that one, came across a tiger, decided to ride that one. This is the story of a guy who discovered he could ride 3 different animals at the same time. When his kid was like 3, he bought his dad a manatee toy. Marvelous manatee. Very good. His dad didn't really like manatees, but said, wow, thanks, it's my favorite animal. Since then, his kid has kept buying him manatee stuff, thinking he loves it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I love manatees. Oh my goodness. I don't mind if that kid wants to buy me a whole bunch of manatee stuff. That's pretty funny, though. That's pretty funny. It's almost like those 3 dragons, the 3 very same, fairy dragons that I keep getting for my birthday from the same people. Now his kid is like 30. He bought him a vacation to swim with manatees. Brilliant. And the dad doesn't know how to handle it. Yeah. Hopefully the dad can swim. Might have to start taking swimming lessons. Not just manatee lessons, but swimming lessons. If he doesn't know how to swim already. That would be very awkward. I have to admit, though, I'm impressed the dad has been keeping it secret for that long. Exactly. Like, how in the world do you maintain that for 25 years? I have no idea how that's possible. I mean, I have kept a lot of secrets in my life, don't get me wrong, but if somebody walked up to me, like, if for some reason I didn't like manatees, and somebody bought me one, and I said that, yeah, I don't, and I was like, I don't really like manatees, I don't think I could keep that secret for very long. I really don't. So that's impressive. That's, yeah. It's not good to lie, but not gonna lie, that is impressive. That is very impressive. That's hilarious, though. Oh yeah, you gotta just cave and be like, all right, yeah, all right. You know what? something happened about 25 years ago. This is gonna be really awkward. I have no idea how I would even go about that. After keeping it secret for that long, I have absolutely no idea. I mean, I don't know how anybody couldn't like manatees. That's just crazy. My manatee's looking at me right now like, you doesn't like what? You don't like what now? What is this? What is this craziness I see before me? I that's impressive. That my hat's off to that guy. That's skill. It takes skill. Well, and what's funny, I'm gonna say this. What's funny about that is you would think, that after 25 years of his son giving him manatees, you would think that after so long he'd be like, you know what? I'm actually starting to like manatees now. He still doesn't like manatees after all these years. Like, wow, that is almost a he despises them practically. No, yeah. Hey, I have no idea how you still don't like the animal after so long. You know. I mean, if I didn't like wolves, okay, and somebody gave me wolf stuff for like 5 years, I'd be like, you know what, wolves are actually kind of cool. Yeah, you know what, all this wolf stuff, I'm gonna keep this. This is actually really cool. That's 25 years of still not liking manatees. That is impressive. What's something I don't like? Are we talking animals or just anything in general? Because I could tell you a lot of things in general that I don't like. Good, general. Whew, good. Because if it's animals, I'd be like, I have no idea. What's something I don't like? Well, to start off, as you know, I don't like anything really, really spicy, right? I mean, I'm okay with a little black pepper. I'm okay with as much garlic and onion as you want to put in something. But when it gets really hot, that I can't even stomach it. I have a very sensitive tongue, so yeah, anything really spicy I don't like. Um, I actually do get very scared around tornadoes. I mean, it's one of those things like if it's a tornado on TV, that's somewhere else. That's cool. Oh yeah, no, tornadoes are cool. But when it's here, it's not good. It's not good for me. I have a very anxious fear of tornadoes. Um, yeah. Oh, I just heard a scream downstairs. Oh, somebody's watching Twilight downstairs. My mom's a big Twilight fan. Um, let's see, something else that I don't like. This is kind of a not really personal, like on the level of I can't tell anybody this because everybody needs to know this. But probably one of the biggest things that I don't like is when people call me weak. Because I was bullied. Oh, yeah, I was bullied in high school and even into my early 20s. It was not good. It was not good. So, you know a little bit more about me right now because I got called weak a lot, and that's actually my breaking point. Um, but which is one of the biggest reasons why I have surrounded myself with this, because animals aren't going to call you that. Just saying. Hmm. Well, I was actually homeschooled. I was homeschooled my entire life, and I grew up, you know, with a best friend, and he went a completely different direction in life. It was not good, um, but that's a whole thing. That's a whole another story entirely. But anyway, uh, he started that whole trend of the weak things. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Haven't seen him in many years, but so there's that. That's probably one of the biggest things. Um, what's something else that I don't like? I don't like bright lights, like really really bright lights. Like if I'm sitting in a dark room and somebody turns a light on when I'm not expecting it. Oh my goodness, that is so bright. Just thinking about it. Ugh. Like I like the dimmer bulbs. You know, not the bright white ones. Like I yeah, it gets to me. Um, I used to. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I used to sleep with a nightlight. You know, a nightlight. But actually, I've been sleeping with the light off. I've actually been sleeping with the light off for many years now. I mean, sometimes I'll leave my phone light on, but other than that, yeah, I've actually become very comfortable being in sleeping with no light on. It's kind of crazy. um, yeah. Oh yeah, my door is always closed. Yep. Yep, my door is always closed, but not just because of the whole light. Right outside my door, the floor creaks like crazy. I mean, my house is almost 60 years old. Actually, it is actually 60 years old this year, isn't it? Wow. But yeah, the floor right outside my door creaks so loud. Oh my goodness. So if my dad walks back and forth, so that's one big reason why I have my door closed. And I just find more solitude, if you will. It's probably not the word I'm looking for, but um, oh, that's understandable. Yeah, you have a legitimate reason. You have a legitimate reason right there. Um, what is something else that I don't like? Hmm. I don't like horror movies. I know. I know. I'm one of those crazy, crazy people. But I have never been a fan of horror movies, like ever. I was an absolute scaredy cat when I was a kid. Absolute scaredy cat. Which is funny because now I have werewolf figures, Mothman, Jersey Devil. I've got Shadow Wolves. Like to a scaredy cat like I was, that would be pretty freaky. But now I'm in love with them. Yeah, I'm not really into Monsters Inc. I'm kidding. No, I love Monsters Inc. I love Monsters University. Uh, those movies are my childhood. They really are. I fell in love with those movies. Um, I mean, if they're a cartoon, eh, I don't know, perfectly okay with that. But if it's something like It or one of the doll ones, ugh, no, thank you. I'm good. Ugh. Yeah, I just got chills up my spine. um, yeah, any of the hardcore, like I'm not into Predator or the Alien movies. I mean, I do love Star Wars, but those aren't scary. Um, um, I'm not really. Ugh. Uh, Man, if my imagination wasn't so active, I'd be like, sure, yeah, I'll watch a horror movie. But my imagination is so active that if I see something, I'm going to imagine it, whether I like it or not, whether I want to or not. I'm going to keep imagining it until it freaks me out, like completely. I'm like, ugh, no thanks. And I do have anxiety problems too, so I watch a horror movie and I'm scared to go downstairs. Yeah, yeah. I've seen a couple scary movie moments in my day, just in passing or from a trailer. And I can't turn all the lights off in the house. I really can't. Like, there are times I will sleep with my light dimmed, right? Because I can dim the light in here, but I'll have it dimmed because my imagination is going so fast. Just won't stop imagining this. I'm like, ugh. Yep, I'm gonna have to take all my anxiety medicine. I will say this. I would love. Okay, this is gonna sound weird. This is gonna sound weird. It depends on the haunted house. I will say that. I would actually love. This is gonna sound weird, but I would actually love to visit a ghost town. Like if it's an old western, a Wild West ghost town. Oh my goodness, my imagination would go absolutely berserk. Because I love cowboys. I love cowboys and Indians. Anytime I saw a western movie, I wanted to dress up like one. I would love that. I would love to, a ghost town. Be so cool. I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that. I, I mean, even a haunted castle. Okay, even a haunted castle, I would not mind being in. I I I know it's weird. I cannot do horror movies, but I would love to walk around a haunted castle. That would be cool. Yeah, a ghost castle, if you will. Do you let's see here? Do you know Stratford upon Avon? I know Stratford. I think I'm thinking of something else, but I've heard of that. Yes, I've heard of Stratford. Um, Avon. Oh, right. He was born in England. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Some reason I always think he was born in like France or Germany or something. That's right. Yep. It's a very old town. Looks very old. All the buildings. That would be cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If Shakespeare's home was, let's say it was abandoned. Okay, let's just say, let's say it was abandoned, and I um and everything was the same, right? All the books, all the tables, furniture, whatever. I would absolutely love to walk around that house if it was abandoned. If it was like a ghost house, because I love Shakespeare. I actually do. I love Shakespeare. I don't love every single story, but there are several that I'm like, I could read those all the time. I want to tour the. That sounds very familiar. You're passing through on a canal boat. Oh, yeah. When it's a house, I will say this: when it's a house that's so rickety that you're afraid the floorboards are gonna fall through. That's probably where I'd have to draw the line for myself, just personally. Oh yeah, during the night. Oh goodness, no. Really? That okay? That's an excellent point. I will visit a haunted house, a haunted castle, or a ghost town in the daytime. Okay, at night, no thanks. I mean, a castle maybe, but a ghost town at night. I've heard too many stories. I have heard too many stories. Yeah, see, that right there would get me. Ugh. Oh goodness. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I could not do that. Not at night. Yeah, I yeah. Well, my niece, my 10-year-old niece, was in here last week, and she was asking me because she saw my two Bigfoot figures. She said, "Oh, so you've heard of Sasquatch?" I said, "Yep." "Oh yeah." "Do you believe he's real?" Because my brother-in-law's mom believes they are real, and I said, "Well, I believe there are things on this earth that we cannot explain. Do I believe Bigfoot's real? Not necessarily, but I wouldn't put it past there to be something like that. Whether it's a humongous gorilla or just a human that's very hairy and insane. Um, and it's funny because, like, I think would also depend on who I'm with, right? It would also depend on who I'm with. If I am alone in a haunted house, oh goodness, no. But it depends on who I'm with, right? Uh, if there's somebody who likes and loves horror movies and keeps scaring me throughout the night, you and I are gonna have words. A lot of words that should not be said in public. um, but no, yeah, at night, ugh, no, I couldn't. I mean, I think one thing that I also don't like is I love werewolves. Okay, I love werewolves. I do like vampires to an extent. Um, like really, really scary vampires. No, I'm good. I don't like because this is something that I saw way too early on. Oh, no. Yeah, I could never. I could never be in one. Ugh. Um, but I also don't like slow turns, like slow turns into a werewolf or slow turning into anything hairy with fangs and teeth. I like quick, right? Like jump out of the house and boom, you're a wolf or whatever. That's the only reason that I like the Twilight movies is because of the werewolves. Um, other than that, um, but yeah, I saw a lot of very creepy horror movies very early on as a kid with very slow turns into things. Yeah, that got me. That got me. Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was even freaked out at the Beast in Beauty and the Beast, the cartoon, when I was a kid. I'm just saying, he was full of fur. He had giant fangs and claws. That scared the daylights out of me. And I know, he's supposed to be scary. I get it. Oh no, I agree. Yeah, when it's one of those things, you see a movie like that, you're like, oh, I could do this. It's not a movie. It's just you know, it's nothing real. Your funeral, your funeral, my friend. Oh wow. I might have to believe that. I might have to believe that. I mean, okay, I'm going to say something. I love horror. If it is in a toy form, right? If it's in a toy form. I mean, I look at Mothman, I look at Cerberus, I look at the werewolf, Jersey Devil. Like, those guys are just super cool looking. Like, if somebody dared me to go to a cabin or to spend the night in a tent, knowing that there's something out there that could get us during the night. What if you did it for $1 million? Yeah, I would take the $1 million and run. Like, hey, thanks for the $1 million. Cool. I am out of here. Now, I will say this. I mean, depends on the alien, all right? If it's something like Chewbacca, sweet. Cool. All right. Beat me up, Chewie. I love spaceships. Depending on the alien, I actually do love aliens. Not into the alien movies, because they're just too violent and all that for me. And that's another thing. I don't like gore, right? Like gory movies, R-rated movies like that. I can't do it. I can't stomach that. But I will say this: if I created, here's the thing, okay. When it comes to horror that other people create, I can't do it. But if it comes to something scary that I create in my own head, just from my own pure imagination, I'm good. I could do it all day. But if it's something that somebody else has made, I get anxiety. I get anxiety big time. But yeah, if I create it, I'm in. Exactly. Like my niece, my second oldest niece, let's see, she'll be 23 this year. Wow. Actually, yeah, she'll be 23 next month. Huh. She cannot stand the sight of other people's blood, right? So she cannot be in a hospital. Now, if it's her own, she's completely fine. But seeing others, she can't do it. She actually will have a seizure. So I'm exactly the same way without a seizure. If I see a horror something that somebody else made, my own, cool. I can do it all day. I'm sure you're the same, but I can entertain myself. Oh, dude, it's because I do this, right? It's because I do all of this that my imagination is going 1,000 miles an hour every minute of every day. Like I was talking to my aunt at the retirement home when I was there, and I told her my imagination is going right now. I'm imagining a tiger sitting right there. I could imagine a dragon fly in here at any second. I entertain myself all the time. And also imagining other videos that I can make or that my nieces and I can make. Your own imagination is your own playground. It really is. You don't need a playground, you just need what's up here. I was gonna grab my phone. I forgot it was on my charger, and I pulled it and it fell. Oh, okay. Been there, done that. Yep. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt for it. There's a portion of the population who can't see images in their mind. It's true. It's true. I think it's rare. I think it is very rare that somebody, especially like myself, who can close his eyes and just see himself flying through the sky and a dragon. Yep, I'm imagining it right now. I'm imagining actually Toothless and Hiccup flying past me. Yep. I'm imagining it right now. And now I'm imagining being at Hogwarts and seeing two wizards. Actually, one of them's Voldemort battling Harry. Yep. I can see it so clearly right now. That's rare. That's so rare. And I almost fell asleep doing that because I was in the zone. I even had my eyes closed. I didn't even know what you were saying. Wheels? You ever heard of Sabetskis before? Maybe we're blood brothers. Maybe we're long lost ancestors somewhere down the line. I imagine flying over the Harry Potter Lake. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ugh. I was actually imagining a blue sky, with clouds, and I could actually see Toothless and Hiccup flying past me. I think we might be family, Wheels. Chris, I think we have some searching to do. Is there something I should know? Do I finally have a brother? All right, let's try it. Let's see if I can even imagine it. Here we go. And immediately I have a picture of an animal. Yes, it's very, very calming, actually. Just watching it move through the water. I wonder if it is in the water. I still have my eyes closed. I'm gonna say the animal is an octopus. No, nope. That's swimming tiger. Nope, I was actually envisioning an octopus. I was watching an octopus walk across the ocean floor. No, actually, I literally closed my eyes and the first thing was an octopus, like almost instantly. Well, let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's see. Closing my eyes, waiting for something. Oh. Okay. It's running across a field right now. It's chasing after its prey. Oh, and it just caught its prey. That's unfortunate. But such is the way of the dinosaur life. It's a T-Rex, isn't it? No! A big violent parrot. Okay then. Yeah, definitely not a T-Rex. Violent, yes. Parrot, no. That's funny. All right, Isabella, it's your turn. I'll try to guess what you're seeing, or you can guess what I'm seeing. Yep, rock, paper, scissors. Let's go. Oh, rock, paper, scissors? Okay. All right, are you wanting to see who gets the... Isabella, we're seeing if we can see each other's visions, like what animal we're seeing. So far, we've gotten it wrong. So far, I saw an octopus and I saw a T-Rex. Oh. Oh, like, I close my eyes and I see, I say, whichever one. Okay, here we go. Yep. I can see it right now. Brilliant. All right. I'm going to count to 5. Actually, I'll do it this way. Rock, paper, scissors. Scissors. Nope. It's because I always go with scissors. I almost always go with scissors. That's unfortunate. Should have gone with paper. I even saw the scissors cutting paper. Darn it. I was hoping you would pick paper. Why didn't you pick scissors? Wait, why didn't you pick paper? You were supposed to pick paper, Wheels. I was trying to send that to you. I was trying to make my vision go to you, and you would see the paper, and then I'd be the scissors that was cutting through it. Okay. Let's try this. Here we go. It's fair. Oh wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. Yeah, it makes sense though. Makes sense. Yeah, rock. That makes sense. ROCK. Are you sure it's not ROC? All right. How about this? I will envision. A piece of furniture. Okay, this should be interesting because I'm sure you have a lot of different furniture over there than I have over here. But I'm going to try and envision a piece of furniture here. I have no idea what it's going to be. All right, here we go. Eyes are closed. Waiting. Oh, wait, something's starting to form here. Yes. Okay. It's wood. Yes, it's definitely wood. It's looking like the one that I have downstairs, actually. Yes. It is a wooden desk for a computer. Oh my goodness. Well, I got the wood part right because my bed is wood. Bed, table, sofa. No, wait. Dresser. Floor. Wood floor. Apparently that was just a one-time thing. Oh man. I should have gone with bed. Why didn't I go with bed? I'm tired. I should have gone with bed. All right. How about this? Let's play a game. With these figures. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I'm going to go with the best number. Oh, yeah. I will always go with the best number between 1 and 10. Are you ready? I will not say it until you are ready. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. Can't believe that worked. All right, here we go. 7. Seven's my favorite number. Oh! Sorry, I didn't know I was supposed to close my eyes. Oops. That was my fault. Who do we got? Herman! Thank you. Ah, they've been so much fun. The one with the fairy climbing into the vine throne, that was my niece's idea yesterday. That turned out beautifully. I was like, I'm gonna go with that, you know. Alright. Let's try that again. Absolutely. Oh. Okay. I just had a little connection thing run through. It must be 9 o'clock already. Oh my goodness. No, man, I will definitely do more AI videos. I know there's one of the viewers that's actually not on here right now. He's been asking me not to do those. He wants more real ones. But I have to admit, I absolutely have to admit right now, the AI videos have been doing so well. And yes, they make them look very real, very realistic. So if you saw the fairy one, you can thank my niece for that. That was so cool. I asked her, okay, what figure do you want to use? And she said, absolutely the fairy. I said, okay, what do you want it to do? I want it to fly over grass and find a throne and sit in it. Perfect. It took like 4 tries to get it right, but turned out beautifully. I've actually tried something like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't pick up on 2 different figures very well yet. So that's why I've been sticking with just one so far. But it's very touchy when it comes to 2 figures. So I can only do 1 for now. I'm sure it'll get better, of course. Clutch? Man, you are paying attention, Wiz. Yeah, Clutch has been wanting me to not do AI, but I'm like, man, it's going so well. You might need to improve your prompt. Oh yeah, for sure. And that's something I've been working on too, is improving the you know, the prompt to get people to watch it. I've been working on that. I'm not always the best at coming up with titles. I will admit that. Sorry. Explain that there are 2 figures and not 2. That's a good point. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. Actually, I have an idea. Okay, I have something. Yes. I know how to do the dinosaur one. Boom. My imagination. How big is my dinosaur collection? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Well, there's 5 T-Rexes over here. So there's 5. I would say... You know what? We're going to count this. 1, 2, 3. Oops. All right, let's recount that. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 27, 29. I would say 40. Yeah, I would say 40. At least around that. Yeah, so at least 40 dinosaurs. And a dinosaur to me is anything prehistoric. That, something that's been extinct for 2,000, 4,000 years. So yeah, anything prehistoric, I would consider a dinosaur. I know most people would be like, well, a dinosaur, that's like Brontosaurus, T Rex, a raptor, Triceratops, Stegosaurus. And then you hear something like a saber-toothed tiger. To me, they're not really dinosaurs, right? I mean, because a saber-toothed tiger is a tiger, right? Is a tiger with just longer fangs. But for me personally, I don't see them being dinosaurs, even though they are prehistoric. So I would count them as such. But for the most part, dinosaurs are T Rex, Brontosaurus, Therizinosaurus, Triceratops, Stegosaurus, Pteranodon, all those. Yeah, woolly mammoth. Yeah. So I mean, and even you could even make the argument woolly mammoth. That's like an elephant. That's real, true. But I would say they're ancestors of dinosaurs. I'll tell you that. I would definitely say they're ancestors of dinosaurs. I would even go so far as to say that crocodiles and alligators are the dinosaurs of today. I really would. I would definitely say that they're the dinosaurs of today. And there you go. That is the key word right there, reptile. Yes, absolutely. I mean, and what do reptiles have? Scales, right? They have scales. Um, you could even say that dragons are dinosaurs, right? Because they have scales. They have wings. Okay, they breathe fire. Dinosaurs don't do that we know of. um, and that's another reason why I don't always put woolly mammoth or woolly rhino or saber-toothed tiger as a dinosaur. Because to me, a dinosaur has scales. That's just one of those things. That's perfect, man. That was perfect, oh Herman. And that's true. That is true. Yes. I mean, only because crocodiles can be so big, right? Only because crocodiles can be so big and have a lot of teeth like a T-Rex. Do I say they could be like the dinosaurs of today? Because obviously we don't have dinosaurs today. But if there was a dinosaur, it might be a crocodile, or it might be and also dinosaur to me means big, massive, huge. All words like that. A snake, an anaconda is humongous. Crocodiles can be humongous, but that's just me. That's true. Diplodocus, he had his way of walking. That is true. Yeah, Diplodocus could either walk on his hind legs or walk on all four. Yes, some dinosaurs do fly, and some definitely swim. I mean, blah, blah, blah. It's right there. Why did I just forget the name of it? Starts with an A. I'll think of it. But anyway, it swims. Plesiosaurus. There we go. A plesiosaur is definitely a dinosaur. And if you notice something about most, if not all, dinosaur names, they all have something in common. Their name. Orus, Tyrannosaurus, Brontosaurus. Not all of them, but a lot. Most of them do. So, for me, that I just put that into the category of dinosaur. Dinosaurus. Let's. I feel like I missed a whole bunch of stuff here. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, crocodiles were alive during dinosaurs for sure. Yeah, crocodiles were alive. All animals were actually alive during the dinosaurs. Okay. I do fully believe, you can fight me for this, that all animals, dogs, cats, ducks, ants, whatever, were alive during the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs were just the ones that were wiped off the face of the earth. So, because obviously we still have dogs, we still have cats, lizards, monkeys, all of them. But to me, yes, every animal was alive during the dinosaurs. All right, let's see here. Yes, it is. That is my religious view right there. That is definitely my religious view. Yeah. Or as, excuse me. Okay. Diplodocus, that's not Orus. Raptor, obviously not. Allosaurus, Brontosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Therizinosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, Stegosaurus, Triceratops, no. Styracosaurus. Yes, that is one. Allosaurus. There's another one that swims in the ocean that I can't think of right now. I should know it. Oh, Plesiosaurus. But there's another one. Yeah, that didn't end up so well for the dog in Jurassic Park, I'm just saying. That didn't go so well. That was a sad scene. Millions of Tranians will be able to watch your videos. Well then, if there's millions of them, bring it on. Bring it on. I could use millions of views. I know. That didn't go well. That was sad. But, hey, it was all computer effects, right? The dog is completely fine. Even though he's probably not alive anymore because that movie was made like 30 years ago. But, in reality. And it didn't show. It didn't show anything, but Anyway, it is after 9. Oy, that was fast. That last hour went by quick. Oh. And if Dad is coming home tomorrow, I have some things to prepare for. So, well, like I said, I did have a lot of chicken right before I got on, but I got some vegetables that were cooking when I came up here. So, that sounds amazing. Oh, that sounds amazing right now. Chicken and mashed potatoes. Man, that sounds good. But I should probably get going because, I got to get ready for Dad's potential return from the hospital tomorrow. So, garlic, mashed potatoes with butter and chives and onion and Okay, so how are you guys doing? I am feeling great. Not thinking about mashed potatoes. All right. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully he gets to come home tomorrow. Like I said, we did ask him when we were there today, how do you feel? Do you feel like you could come home? He's like, no. He was in a lot of pain. He was in a lot of pain. And even the doctor came in and said, yeah, if you're hurting like this tomorrow, no. We'll send you home Wednesday, hopefully. Yeah, I'm hoping it's Wednesday or Thursday because I leave on Friday. But yeah, I'll be back live on Friday from another sister's house because I'll be house sitting and dog sitting for her while they're in Florida. So I'll be there for 8 days. So Friday and Monday evenings, I will be there. So I won't be here next time you see me. Oh yeah, he is. I'm like starting to get a little nervous with all of the energy he's suddenly gonna have. I'm like, am I gonna be ready for that much energy? What have we created? uh he used to. I think when he was, a teenager, when I was a teenager, we looked like each other. But I maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I think it's more our voices because every time somebody calls me and then I answer, they're like, "Whoa, I thought it was your dad. You sound just like your dad." That's probably true. That's probably true. But I've also been told I sound like my mother. I have no idea. You could answer that. But there you go. Yeah, my mom broke her. Wait. Oh, you meant ribs. Good gravy. My mom broke. Okay. Okay. I know. I don't sound anything like my mother. Oh my goodness. The neighbor across the street. God bless him. I answer, Diane. I'm like, no, this is EJ. He was like, oh man, sorry, you sound like your mother. I'm like, well then, okay. Well, anyway. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my goodness. That's funny. I am going to be doing some deep family searching here. Yes, very shortly. Very shortly. uh, like, okay, I can talk like a girl. That doesn't mean I sound like one. uh, I might have to do some fact checking on myself too. Just saying. I could be the bearded lady for all I know. No, I'm pretty sure I'm not. Pretty sure I'm not. Anyway, yeah, thanks for all the prayers. Hopefully he'll be home at least this week for sure. And I hope you guys have a great week as well. We'll see how awake I am on Friday. But I'll be back Friday from another sister's house. So. Well, thank you very much. I hope you all have a great night. Okay, I can sing like a girl now. I'm going to be doing some fact checking on myself. Anyway. All right. Yeah, that still doesn't sound like my mother. It doesn't sound like my mother at all, actually. She has a very distinct voice, trust me, that I could not duplicate. But anyway. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It would be. I am very surprised that somebody hasn't wondered if I am a girl. And I am not. Yeah, just shave. Completely. The only problem with this, I'm losing hair up here. That'd be really weird. That'd be really weird for a girl. I'm just saying. I'll just wear a hat the whole time and try to grow this hair out in the back. That's all I can do. Alright. I'm gonna get ahead of myself here. So, yeah, there you go. No, I gotta go. So I'll see you guys later. All right, bye. No, I do have to go, but I will let you know what I find out about myself and my family. So, all right, here we go. I'll see you guys Friday. Thanks for being on, everybody, and whatever you guys do, have fun out there. So, I love you guys. Thank you for being on, and thank you for the 1,300 subscribers. All right, see you guys later.